Hey everybody, so long time no see. Sorry for the lapse in videos. It's the end of the semester and I am extremely busy and also just very tired. But I did film something earlier this week, so I wanted to get an intro film for you so I could start editing and put it out for you. So, a couple of you have asked if I've ever shopped at CATO's, and I hadn't shopped at CATO's since probably high school or maybe college. So I decided to go this week to CATO's and try it out. I'm sorry, I'm holding it with my hand, it's kind of shaky. And So I had already seen a couple, like last week whenever I went to like TJ Maxx just on my own. I saw there was a CATO's near there, and then I saw someone that I follow on Instagram post something like that she had found at CATO's. I was like, oh, that's cute. And I looked online, I saw they go to the 2628, so I decided to try them out. They are organized a lot like Dress Barn, like plus sizes on one side and misses is on the other side. And yeah, so I'm going to take you straight into the footage of me getting there and seeing what I found. Hey guys, so I'm in the dressing room. I'm wearing an old dress, I think from maybe D & Co from years ago, from by the brand Triste. Anyways, I found a bunch of things that I wanted to try on, so let's get right into it. Okay, so this first top that I tried on is this striped summer tee. It has tassels on the sleeves, and it's a 26-28 for $21.99. And it has kind of that neckline that's smocked, and so it could go off the shoulders, although I do not think it would have stayed off the shoulders on me. I do have narrow shoulders, and sometimes it's hard to get those tops to stay, but in general, that smocking just wanted to lay on top of my shoulders versus go on the side. I really like the sleeve length on this piece, and the fact that it came down right to my elbow, and I'm into tassels. I don't know about you guys, but I like it in these small doses like this where it's not going to bother me. It's not like always on my arm, in the way like it's not tight against my arm is what I mean, and it's a really cute little detail. I try to get a closer up picture so you get a good sense of the colors. It has that kind of melony color plus blue and gray. It is a bit see-through, and it's kind of this like gauzy type material. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's not really stretchy, but it's a lightweight fabric, so I don't think you get too hot. And I felt like the 26-28 fit me pretty well. It was bigger in the bust, which I assume is going to happen, and then it's tighter against my hips, which I also assume is going to happen with this fit, and so I thought it was a pretty quality piece. So I really wanted to try this top in a 26-28, but the highest size they had was a 22-24. This button-up is $21.99, and it is a typical material for button-up, so it feels like, you know, like a nice shirt you could wear to the office. I really like the horizontal pockets on the front of the shirt and how the sleeves are rolled up. I really liked the shirt, and I liked it was cut, you know, for someone a little bit more pair. There's a cut on the sides, so that there's room for someone who's bigger at the hips. I also like these tees knotted up, so I did try that. Now, because of the cuts on the side, like you almost have to tuck in those flaps on the bottom, so be aware of that. But I thought this was a good piece, and if it had been in a 26-28, I might have bought it. This one was too tight in the bust and too tight in the arms. So I'm trying on two different pieces with this look. The first one is this gray top. It's a 26-28 and it's $19.99. It has a twist detail on the sleeve and also that little hem detail. The hem detail is basically a piece of fabric that is like cut coming out of the shirt and then just like sews back in on the underneath. Goodness. I felt like the shirt was okay. I think if you're someone that wears a lot of t-shirts and likes them to have different designs, this is a good piece. But at $19.99, I didn't think it was like the best t-shirt I've ever tried at that price point. So there's that. Now these pants also were a size 22-24. I really needed them in a size up at a 26-28. They're $19.99. They're very high-waisted, but I did like the style. They're very comfortable fabric, and that waistband is strong. Like, it is going to stay up on your body, and it has cute little pockets. I think this, if it had been in the right size, would have looked cute with different t-shirts. It's just way too tight on me. But I thought the pants were worth $19.99 and were a good deal. Now this item actually felt really generously cut. It's a size 26-28 and it's $24.99. It's a striped and floral skirt, and the waistband is completely elasticized all the way around. So I think even someone who is a size like 28-30 could probably fit in this pretty easily. And the skirt portion of it is just really generous, like the way that they have the fabric in it. I think the skirt would look really cute with like a fancy black top. I could see someone making this into their prom dress if they wanted to. The skirt felt almost a little too fancy for everyday wear, but I'm sure someone could pair it with like a black tee and a denim jacket and make it more everyday. I really thought this was cute. It's just not something I see myself pulling a lot, so I decided not to get it. So I'm really torn on this dress, and you'll hear more about it at the end of the video. But this floral dress was in their front of the store, so I saw it immediately when I got in. It's a 26-28 and it's a $34.99. It has like almost this like different kind of like ditzy lace overprint where you can see the different fabrics going over and meshing into one another, which I thought was really cute. And I really like the tie for this skirt because they actually took 2 different fabrics to make the tie, which I thought was really smart considering how the skirt kind of has that print that overlays back and forth on it. The fit was really good. It was a really comfortable fabric, and it is a faux wrap, and so you're not going to have to worry about anything opening up. It just kind of has that top to it, but the skirt itself is all one piece of fabric. It did go down to my ankles, and I'm only 5'4", so do consider that if you're taller than me, but I'm really curious about your thoughts in the comments below. Now these 2 items were both 22-24s, and I just knew they were not going to fit, so I didn't even try it. The last piece I'm trying on is this white lace top. It's a 26-28 and it's $21.99. Based on how see-through it is, I do not think it's worth $21.99, more like $10. I just can't imagine spending that much money on a shirt that you can see everything through. But I do think the lace detail at the bottom is pretty cute, and it's also on the sleeves itself. And I feel like this shirt fit okay. It could have been a little bit more generously cut in the hips. And yeah, so now I'm taking you right into the shoes. They had a really big shoe selection, and I liked a lot of the styles. And as I was going through, I tried on a couple pieces and like, oh, it doesn't fit. And then I turned around like, oh, wide width. They actually have wide width. And they had a lot of the same styles in wide width, which I really appreciated. And so I tried on a couple of them, and some of them were too wide, but some of them fit really well. So yeah, definitely worth a go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my try on. I will say they did not have a lot of 26-28s in store. I do think that I would have fit more things had they had that size available to me. There were some cute things that I wanted to pull and try on. I couldn't even do it just because they didn't have anything above like a 20, and the 24 looked too small and all those things. So I wish they had more sizes in store, but I did buy some things, so let me show you those. Now, I'll admit that I am like unsure of these things. Like, I'm unsure if I'm going to keep them. I ended up spending more than I wanted to, and none of it was on sale. I spent $111. I'm like, I think I'm going to do that like rule where like if I don't wear it in a week or so, it's going to go back. So the first thing I got were these sandals, and I do have other brown sandals. So I don't have this kind of color of brown, you know. But anyways, I do like the double strap ankle detail. These are in their wide section. I got them in a 9 wide. And they were pretty comfortable. Well, I thought you'd be able to see the size, but you can't. They were pretty comfortable. They're padded at the bottom, and they fit fine, but I'm just not sure if I'm going to end up keeping them. I really need black sandals, if anything, but yeah, I bought it, and so I'm not sure about it. I also bought this striped top with the pom-poms. Again, one of those things where like, will I reach for it? I don't know. Sometimes I get in the mood to just buy things, and afterwards I'm like, did you really need it? Did you really need it? And I'm about to get trunk club. Like, I don't know. I like to shop, and sometimes I need to rein myself back in. I did get this dress. I'm very unsure about this. I mean, like, okay, look at the pattern close up. Is this like cool or not cool? Need your opinions on it. I think for that one, if I don't wear it to my sister-in-law's baby shower, then like it can go back, because I don't know where else I'd wear it. And then as I was leaving, I saw this purse, and I thought it was pretty cute. It's got these little handles here, but again, it wasn't on sale, and so that's honestly why I'm like less into it. It was $25. I think I could probably find something similar elsewhere. But I thought it was cute. I mean, everything I got, I think is cute. Honestly, if I had gotten like a discount, I probably would feel better about it, which I know is like not the point. The shoes were $21.99. The handbag was $25. The dress was $34.99, and the shirt was $21.99. So like their prices are really good and decent. They didn't have any sales. In fact, when I asked the girl if they had any sales in the store, she kind of laughed. So like maybe they don't have sales ever. I really don't know. But they are decent quality. They're not the best quality I've ever tried, but they are decent. So we'll see if I reach for it, and if not, like in the next couple weeks, if I don't reach for them, then they're just gonna have to go back. But I think they are cute stuff. I just am not sure, like, I'm not sure that they're, like, the thing I needed or wanted the most. I think it might have been, like, you know, I went that day and I tried things on, and those are the things that worked out the best, and then I got them. Does that make sense? Like, I got a problem. All right. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about CATO's. Do you shop there? Does your store carry the 2628 in store? And then what's your like favorite thing to go to for them? And if you have like shopping tips, pass them along. I love your secrets. Tell me them. It'll help me shop better. But anyways, I will talk to you soon. Bye.